Wow, how cool would that be? Just to have a camera in some of those meetings, just as a learning experience, because like very few people are in those rooms, and there's so much to learn. I think though people will find, holy shit, this is how decisions are made. What is going on? And two is like, I don't want to work for this person. This sounds very difficult and stressful. Those are probably some takeaways that will
Yeah.
emerge. Kind of along these lines, something that comes up a lot in your talks and work is curiosity.
Yeah.
You have a show called Cred Curiosity. You often talk about the power of curiosity. I'm just curious, why is curiosity so important to you, and why is it important for other people to always stay curious, and what value is there?
I think a curious person is somebody who's constantly demonstrating that they are not proud of their expertise, and they will demonstrate extraordinary amount of excitement when they face a problem which they have no clue how to solve. And therefore a lot of people stop growing because they want to constantly demonstrate their expertise versus demonstrate their curiosity, right? Because curiosity should come from security. Because imagine I'm the founder CEO of this company, and this group of 60 people on WhatsApp, somebody posts something, and ask a dumb question: what does this word mean? You need to have the security to feel okay with it. But a lot of people, out of insecurity, try to demonstrate expertise and do it, or Google, not ask these people. And I think that slows down the compounding growth. And I think it keeps you very good at adapting, right? So it's funny. I was recently, GPT is my favorite thing to keep asking random questions, because now I don't need to really worry about Google having those questions answered or not, because I can ask this to GPT. So I recently asked the question that which animals have managed to survive, which species or animals have survived for more than 100 million years without changing too much, and what is common in all of them. So GPT came up with interesting answers, which says that it's sharks, uh, uh, like horseshoe crab, crocodiles, and all of these people have survived to do this thing. So three distinct traits were: one, ability to reduce metabolism at will.
Mm.
Okay, it's fascinating. I can bring down my metabolism by 20%, like one is to 20, or like a crazy scale that can bring the metabolism down. The second one is, by the way, a lot of in ancient yogis have demonstrated this as well. It comes from the same yogic practice. The second thing is about, and if you think on companies context, is the same. If COVID came, could you slow down your metabolism and survive, right? Or you burnt your way out of the and disappeared. The second thing that was interesting was very high conversion rate on every attempt to secure food, right? They don't go around chasing randomly and doing things. They have a very high conversion rate, which means high judgment and the deadliest bite. So they will not chase many options, but if they chase something, they will have the biggest bite on it and they'll convert it. And the third thing that was more interesting one was they have survived all sorts of crazy environmental changes, just adapting. And adaptation comes from curiosity, right? And you could see those people in COVID. There were two sets of people who were completely gone into shell, and there were like who are like this curious, like, okay, so what do I do with this? Like, what happens now? Like, do I need to change something? Do I need to tweak something? So ability to change very quickly. So I often feel that curiosity is that demonstration to adapt and learn, and you only create more information asymmetry. To me, wealth is nothing but information asymmetry. All the best companies in the world have unfair information asymmetry, and that comes from curiosity, because you're constantly collecting dots, connecting dots, collecting dots, connecting dots, and end up creating this unique edge for yourself and information asymmetry for yourself. And if you assume that I have collected enough, I mean, there no human life is going to be enough to connect all the dots, right? We'll never be able to get. And sometimes I envy the stuff that you do, because you are efficiently connecting and collecting dots by having luxury of all these people to talk to. and you are making more dots getting connected. So your information asymmetry is growing.